off in the middle of an abandoned city, and we're gonna spend the next 7 days here. And there goes our only way.
How's the volume?
Why are we doing this? For content.
This once beautiful city was bombed and abandoned because of war, which means the only people here are us and our cameraman. At least that we know of.
So I guess we start off by getting off the roof.
But we knew that our first objective was to explore this city and find a safe place to call home for the next 7 days, which starts with exploring this building.
All right, let's see what's down the bottom of this building. I assume under this wood is a floor. Only one way to find out. All right, this is crazy.
I feel like I'm in a zombie apocalypse. This is wild.
Oh, look at this.
And after a little more exploring, we stumbled across an area that might work for our shelter.
Oh,
I just wish I could
I think this is where we should
adjust it.
set up camp. You can see the entire
Or
city over here.
maybe-
Plus, we have a roof to protect us from rain. Wow.
And now that we had our home base decided, the next step was to open up the supply crate left by the helicopter on the roof.
Let's pop open this crate so we can build camp. We need some gear. Oh, whoa.
This crate contains all the survival gear we'll need for the next 7 days.
And so we don't have to carry stuff all the way down the stairs. We're just gonna drop it.
Oh.
Chandler! We have a perfect assembly line.
How's this?
It's raining sleeping bags. Chandler, there's our dinner plate.
Too loud?
Chandler, don't let it fall.
That was the coolest thing we've ever done!
But jokes aside, it was time to actually start surviving now.
Who wants fire duty?
We'll get it.
We're on bed duty.
Chris got started on making a fire with Mark.
I'm personally a
What
fan
about
of the
now?
log cabin when it comes to fires. Eagle Scout. Did I mention that yet?
While me and Chandler looked for something to sleep on.
This is what mattresses were like 100 years ago?
Wait, you found a mattress?
Yeah.
Where?
On the second floor in the corner.
That's all you.
Thanks.
You should wrap that thing in a tarp so you don't get destroyed by bugs.
I'm gonna wrap that mattress like a burrito.
And while Chandler took his chances with his sketchy mattress, the rest of us decided to sleep on wooden doors.
There's no shot that you're more comfortable than me right now.
Oh, my back already hurts.
There are so many buildings we have yet to explore in this city. Tomorrow's gonna be insane. We'll see you in the morning.
Even though our first day in the city went pretty smooth, something eerie did happen to occur
Would you guys do
later
this?
that night. While we were sleeping, Mark and some of the camera
I
guys
think I
woke
would
up
with
to the
other
sound of
people,
breaking
actually.
glass not far from the camp.
Oh
Which
no,
made us
I
start
would
to
leave.
wonder if
I
we
would
were really
leave.
alone
Oh, I
inside
would
the
leave
city.
right away.
What was it? I thought I saw something.
But on top of the freaky noises, this shelter was way too windy to sleep.
How'd you guys sleep?
Bad.
So in pursuit of better sleep, we got up, got breakfast, and got prepared to find our new shelter.
I like his
This is the
VO.
first time
It's
I've
well
had
done.
chili for breakfast, but I'm so hungry I kind of don't care.
Well, since the raft. When have I ever been
Chili
this
for
excited over
breakfast,
canned
not bad.
chili?
I think my brain tried to forget about that. Thanks.
So after a nutritious breakfast, we took off our drone to seek out a new shelter in the unexplored buildings.
We haven't explored that building. We haven't explored those hotels. It is an actual city here.
However, upon scanning the buildings, we did stumble upon an unexpected guest.
There's a cat!
There's a cat down there.
I'm gonna land the drone right beside the cat. Oh, here comes
Oh.
look at that shot!
Why, but then it's not really
sniffing the
abandoned if there's a
camera.
cat
This cat
there.
has like no survival instinct. I promise we are not paying this cat to be an actor. As like no sniffing the
Dude, this is like a... That cat is
sniffing the
gorgeous.
camera. This cat has like no survival instinct. I promise we are not paying this cat to be an actor. As fun as playing with these cats is, we need to focus on shelter because it's gonna be freezing tonight.
And so we started our journey to find a sufficient shelter for the challenge.
Ooh, wait, what is this?
Whoa.
This is pretty.
It just has this type of like aesthetic to it that is like beautiful even though it's ugly.
Zombie apocalypse aesthetic.
Yeah, there you go.
Wait, is that a pool?
Wow!
What the heck?
So eerie.
Back in the day, this used to look something like this.
And after decades of rotting from being abandoned, this is what we're left with.
Wait, there's a
That's
soccer
kind of sad to see.
The sport
Wait, did they
car!
explain? Did they explain why the place is abandoned in the first place?
Is that a soccer ball?
I almost died. I bet this
'Cause it's
soccer
got a
ball
lot of
is older
potential,
than me.
you know?
The older than all of us, for sure.
Well, besides Mark, he's old.
Whoa,
we have two
whoa.
options now. We can keep exploring down this cool-looking tunnel and go check out the neighborhood, or with the hour of light we have left, we can prep for nighttime and not freeze all night.
Not
We
freeze.
should
That sounds
probably
like a
do
good
that.
idea.
I agree.
And after spending the entire day looking for a new shelter,
I just can't get over how massive this city is.
we finally found a place fortified enough to call home.
So we don't freeze tonight, we're thinking of setting up camp in this room right here.
We'll have a fire pit right here. We can tarp the wall right there. It's gonna be comfy.
Yeah, Mark's gonna do all that.
I said we.
The only hard part is, come over here, our current camp and all our gear is all the way over there. I hope this place really works out, because it's gonna be a lot of effort to set up.
With the sun getting low and the temperature rapidly dropping, we made
How
our
are
way back
you
to the old
gonna-
camping spot and packed up to settle into the new base.
We're heading to
Bless
the
your
new
hearts.
campsite.
The new camp, the new camp.
The new camp. Okay, we got a lot of cleanup to do to prep this for tonight.
I
This
like
looks like a terrible place, but whatever.
And after finding a more weatheproof base,
I
we
like
spent
how,
the
like,
next
first
few hours
person
dragging in as
POV
many of
this
our
video
belongings
is.
as we could before sundown.
because
And
I
because it
find
got
that
dark so fast, we
oftentimes
couldn't bring-
MrBeast's videos are like really highly produced, which is really nice, but I think this one feels a little bit more personal. It's just like, hey, me and my buds are here and we're gonna try to tough it out. And I feel like you don't get that perspective as much.
Bring all
I
the
always prefer more
resources to the
personal
new
videos
base.
versus
So aside
super
from
high
one water
production.
bag, cans of chili, and a couple old mattresses, this is all we had. What does everyone think of our new place?
I like that there's
Michael, thank you for gifting us a.
warmer. Chandler?
What?
It was now the
I'd
third
be
day
cuddling
of
all the
7 doing
homies,
this challenge.
not gonna
and once
lie.
we got up, we continued exploring.
Be careful.
These stairs are actually steep. On this whole staircase, 3 of the stairs are normal. This beach is nice.
It actually smells like the beach.
It's because it is a beach.
We could maybe
But
watch
not
the
too far
OTV
in,
camping
something
vid.
strange happened.
You guys see someone?
What?
Or don't you see that reflecting thing over there under the stairs?
Oh, I did.
Jimmy, remember how we almost died the first night from glass bottle attack? I wonder if that's where the glass bottles came from.
It was in this moment we realized we actually weren't alone in this abandoned city after all. And once our cameraman spotted this mysterious person on our drone, we did what anyone else would do.
Let's go check it out.
Investigation.
That building is sick.
Why is this mansion beside this giant motel?
Decades ago, this hotel stood as a first-class vacation resort. But years of war turned this once picturesque property into a city of ruins.
Let's head on in.
That's
What did we
actually
just
so
get
sad.
ourselves into? We totally don't wait for the cameraman to walk in the room before we go in. Anyways, oh.
I guess
it's
technically
dark.
a nightmare. I
Everyone
always say
stop,
dream.
Stop. Candy.
We should go in there.
I'll go first.
Okay, thank you.
You think it's a Feastables bar?
What the heck? This is starting to get very eerie. And I think Mark should go first.
What?
Look at how deep this hallway is. Also, if you fall over here, you might die.
There's a very non-zero chance somebody could be in here and like attack us.
If someone
Probably
attacked us,
not
what do we do?
attack, I
Every man
hope.
for himself.
Yeah, whoever's
What
the
the
slowest
heck?
should
Whoa, what's that light? Hello. I'm creeped out.
I like
now,
the
guys.
mushroom
We
graffiti.
spent the rest of the day searching for the lurker. But once it started getting dark, we could only hope that later he wouldn't be looking for us.
And now that it's dark out, here's what we've actually been waiting for. Give me
They
Big
didn't even
Bertha.
find him? But they had like a drone on him.
Big Bertha. Notice how you can't see that building over there. This is the world's most powerful flashlight. Now you can. Bro, I bet the fish in the
That
ocean
is
are tripping.
actually amazing. Like, is it just me or is it kind of embarrassing to have ads? Like, when you're watching with other people, you know? Like, if it's just me, it's whatever, but when someone else is watching you get an ad, oh, sorry.
The pluses of our actions is
Sorry.
we gotta play with the world's strongest flashlight at night. The negatives of our actions is now we gotta walk back in the dark.
That was bad timing. It's way scarier going through this place at night.
Yeah, 1000%.
This really feels like the world has ended and we're just like surviving.
So to avoid being murdered in cold blood, we went back to camp.
We're back at camp!
I'll get a fire going.
I'm hungry.
There's literally only chili left.
And so with the last of our supply here,
We're feasting! Tomorrow, if we got some tables and 7 chairs,
And more food.
that'd be awesome.
but when we woke up on the morning of day 4 out of 7, we realized that we were already running low on supplies.
Our bag of water is out of water.
Do we have more?
Point the camera at that roof. All the way over there.
I wish I had more than 100 calories in my body to go get it.
Nose goes.
What does nose goes mean?
Sounds like you're going.
He's gonna need help. He can't carry it on his own.
So Mark and Chandler set out to go all the way back to our original camping spot and get more supplies from the crate.
Chandler and I were on a side quest for water.
This is a main quest.
While they get the water, we don't want to be useless.
I'm fine.
I don't
I'm
want us
happy to be useless.
So we're gonna go try to find a table and some chairs.
But we didn't get very far before Chris got distracted.
Did we not know this was here? Jimmy!
Yeah,
I found a bike!
that looks like a nice bike. Which Where'd you find that?
In here. This is the coolest abandoned city ever.
Having fun?
I am.
I wonder how you
I'm gonna
get
go look for a table.
access and
let's go.
permission to go here.
Get the water
I guess
out
if
of
it's
this.
abandoned, maybe nobody
Oh,
cares.
it's heavy.
The thought process is that this is a house.
Okay.
And what do people have in their house?
Tables and chairs.
Exactly.
Wait, hold up. Look at this. Don't move.
Yes.
It's a chair.
Mark strong.
A little help here, Chan.
This bag of water is over 100 pounds. And so my buddy Mark, being the science YouTuber that he is, had an idea to get it down from the roof more effectively. But
Wow, that's
We
depressing.
need stronger rope.
what you're watching is real. Mark literally deleted half of our water.
Got some bad news.
Hurry up!
Hurry up!
Deleted.
Broken, all the water splattered on the ground.
This was actually a very serious
Yeah, how
problem.
can they get
No.
Are you kidding me?
more?
More!
Don't worry, dude. We got one bag of water left.
Carry this one down, please.
And now that half of our water is actually gone, the only possible way to complete this 7-day challenge would unfortunately be to send 2 of us home. So Chris and Chandler volunteered to leave
Damn.
the city, leaving Mark and I with just enough resources to make it the full 7 days.
Genuinely, I would be scared if we left Jimmy with anybody other than you. I think you guys.
You guys.
But before
Mark
we left,
carries.
we wanted to have
Kinda
one
like
final feast
Michael.
with the whole gang.
Now that's.
Like if I was
Oh my
stuck
gosh.
stranded somewhere, I would want
Great
Michael Reese to be
melting
there.
point on the chocolate, Jimmy, if I may.
If you've tried Feastables before, the ones that used to look like this, you haven't tried Feastables. Our brand new formula tastes so much better. Genuinely, go to Walmart, try Feastables, and tell me what you think.
It's honestly way better than the old formula, but don't take my word for it. I just worked at NASA.
Well, I just had s'mores, so I can go to the boat now.
And so
Editor
we
doing
launched
him
a flare
dirty.
to signal the boat, which was actually pretty cool.
Bro, look how cool that looks. Wait, it's lighting up the entire city.
That does look sick.
But the not cool part is now that Chris and Chandler are gone, it's just Mark and I surviving in this city.
I feel so
Is
lonely.
Chris spelt with a
It's the first
CH
day
or
without
K?
our friends, but we're gonna make the best of the situation. Our objective for today is to upgrade our shelter. We're gonna put up tarps and windproof this
CH,
room.
right?
We're gonna build a fireplace in here,
Oh, it's
heat it
K.
up. We're gonna find shelves and tables. We're gonna make this place look like a home.
With some of the ideas we
That's
had
what the
planned, I might
subtitles,
stick around till day 14.
Said, but I wasn't sure.
He's lying. And so we started exploring some nearby buildings to find furnishing for our shelter, which is when we found this awesome shelf, this little table, a
Cute.
massive carpet, and also this metal
Not
thing
them
that's on our
decorating.
camera guy.
Whoa, look at this chair. That works still, man. Bro, that's comf.
That's come.
I found a fake TV. We can make it look like we have a TV now. It's a good find.
Wow, that's just so cool. It's like courtyard with the arches. Each building in this
To
city
be
has,
honest,
like,
I
its
like
own
how
personality.
positive
What can
they're
we do with
being.
these?
We could use like a vent system like this combined
Given the
with these. We can make a
circumstances.
fireplace. Wow, and like actual wallpaper
We have wallpaper.
What do we use it for?
to make the house a home, Jimmy.
It's like we went grocery shopping, but instead we grabbed a bunch of 30-year-old garbage. Honey, we're home. We found all this stuff. Now we're gonna start decorating.
We're no longer surviving, Jimmy. We're thriving.
I like that.
We literally spent the next 4 hours moving all of the rubble out of our shelter, which made us pretty thirsty.
The water in these sacks tastes like trash, which is why we all brought a Circle water bottle, because you can put a flavor cartridge in it and make water taste good.
This is my first time drinking a Circle bottle. Delightful experience.
You can determine the intensity. So if you're feeling really audacious, you can have level.
I've actually, I've seen commercials for these. Well, I think I saw one in a mall in LA. Have you seen these? This has to be a sponsor plug, right? But to me, I actually prefer just good water over flavored water. Flavored water, it feels wrong, if that makes sense. It feels like I'm not drinking a sugary drink, and I'm not drinking water either. It's like a
Or if you're
weird
just a
in
wuss, You
between.
can have level 1 flavor. Wanna try a 6?
6? I'll match your 6.
That tastes awesome.
But I
flavor
do
are you
like that
using?
it's adjustable, actually. That's good.
Because it's got energy. And you know what we need right now, Jimmy?
Energy.
Energy.
That's right.
Good thing Circle has our back.
And now that we had been hydrated, it was time to start crushing these renovations.
When everything's said and done, this room will be the greatest room in an abandoned city you've ever seen. This is our new shelf.
All right, let's see how she looks.
See that? See all that dust?
Oh, isn't that satisfying? And now that the shelf is clean, we can use it to store food. For some reason, over half the food we packed is chili, and no one here likes chili.
What?
That's the non-chili row. That's the chili row.
How can you
This
not
is
like
the Feastables
chili?
row, right there. Now we have a table to put our Circle water bottles. Mark has a 22-ounce bottle. This is the 32-ounce bottle. And they have a metal double insulated bottle that you could get for free right now if you buy 10 flavor cartridges.
What a steal.
No, it's not a steal. It's free.
Oh. All right.
But
That's gonna block a lot of wind.
And with our new door in place, we also hung up this huge tarp, which will allow us to keep all the heat from the fireplace inside our shelter.
Oxygen comes in, fire burns, sends heat in the room, sends smoke out. This is redneck
This is actually
engineering at
really
its
well
finest.
made.
And finally, after being cold for so long,
All right.
Look at that. And we have a fire.
I can feel the heat coming out.
We Jimmy rigged this up with like ruins from an abandoned city.
anyway, go to drinkcircle.com/MrBeast.
Or scan the QR code on his face if you want to order Circle right now. This is the final room. We have Planty in the corner. We have
Cute.
our beds that are now smaller. Tell me this isn't genius. This is Mark's iPad in the TV frame. Obviously,
Well
some nice
done.
lighting. A furnace that is heating up the room. A real table with chairs. And a shelving unit with the scraps of food we have left.
I would be
Dirty
same
towel
as
we
Mark,
can share.
just
Boom. A shelving room. A
just
real table.
sat beside the furnace the whole time. The whole time. The whole time. This actually makes me want to do a challenge video with OTV
with
again.
chairs, and a shelving unit with the scraps of food we have left, and a dirty towel we've been sharing. This is survival.
But just as our night was going so well, for the 5th day in a row, we heard broken glass.
Mark,
Dude.
Right here, dog.
What was that?
Man, we were having such a good day, too.
I want to go see who's upstairs. I'm carrying the knife as a threat, but I'm not going to use it. Hey, if you're up here, just come out. I want to be best friends with you.
To be fair, it could just be like a cat.
Bro, I swear to you, it was not me.
Hello. What is this?
What? Oh my gosh.
This is the most Mark Rover thing I've ever seen. What the heck? You swore!
So turns out Mark was pranking us,
Oh.
and he was the one dropping bottles this whole time.
I've got a remote control here, but no one suspects it. I can put it in my sleeping bag, and I can start launching glass bottles from the roof, freak everyone out.
Oh my gosh. I thought I could trust you.
Boom.
Now that Mark's not
I'm laughing because he looks so satisfied with himself.
pranking me, we re-rigged his controller.
Feastables, me.
Here you
Oh my
go.
god.
Take one.
I got one as well. That's
Cheers.
kind of cool.
To be honest, it was pretty easy to forgive Mark.
This is some
because we
kind
only
of
had 1 day left in the
Fizzy
challenge.
water.
Good morning.
Ugh, I don't do well with fizzy water.
It's so much colder out here than it is in there.
It just makes me burpy.
back!
It's now the morning of day 6. All the modifications we did were phenomenal. And it was at least
Phenomenal.
10 degrees warmer. That was amazing.
Slept incredible.
Mark, on our last real day, I say we go have some fun.
Jesus.
Jimmy, is that a kayak?
I know what we should do with it. Oh, now someone can kayak in this pool.
Me and Mark really did have a lot of fun. We played baseball, we played soccer. Mark even taught me how to skip rocks, scientifically.
There it is.
And even screaming at each other from different sides of the city.
Mark! What? Let's throw things off the roof at the same time!
To be honest, doing all these kind of dumb things really did take our minds off of how lonely the city really was.
Aww.
And by the time the final day of this challenge arrived, after cleaning up camp, we only had one objective in mind. Leaving this place and never coming back.
Come on now.
Freedom! Huge shout out to Mark. He didn't have to do
I
this.
mean-
He has his own channel. He's very busy. Here's his channel. I appreciate you. And let's get out of here. Let's go!
By the way, I'm giving away $10,000 a day every day for the next 15 days to random people who buy our new Feastables bar. Go buy the new formula. It tastes amazing.
The Korean ad. That video is really cool, but also depressing.
We just got...
No? For anyone interested, this place is a former resort city in Croatia called Kupari. During the Croatian War of Independence, the JNA, or Yugoslavia's People's Army, destroyed it. Damn. I wouldn't go to anywhere abandoned for fun, IMO. yeah, it's sad to think nothing will be of this place afterwards. But it's also, like, low-key beautiful. I mean, of course, since it used to be a hotel, no wonder, right? Or a resort. I hope at least the animals are doing well there.